Welcome to the Ship Color Palette. Today, we'll be talking about Romione. Intro. This is a pairing name for Hermione Granger and Ron Weasley. Ron and Hermione are both Gryffindor and best friends of Harry Potter. Ron and Hermione did not look eye to eye with each other. Ron doesn't like that Hermione was being bossy and an insufferable know-it-all, whilst Hermione thinks Ron as immature and irresponsible. And also, Hermione was deeply hurt by Ron in the first year when he mocked her after class. But the turning point came quickly when she was crying in the toilet while the troll was out loose. Both Harry and Ron, whom were going to warn her about it, end up saving her when the troll attacked her. And Hermione, after the encounter, lied to the professors to cover up for them. They keep on their friendship until their fourth year at the Triwizard Tournament. Victor Crumb started getting closer with Hermione and asked her out to the Yule Ball as his date. Ron started to get jealous, and that seems to be when they both have something romantic going on. But at 6 year, Ron got on with Lavender Brown after he won his first Quidditch match as the Gryffindor keeper, and Lavender's adoration for him just keep increasing. Then their breakup came pretty soon when Lavender saw Ron and Hermione leave the girls' dormitory together out of jealousy. And Ron, who was trying to avoid her clingy personality at that time, happily accepted. Ron and Hermione still did not get together after his breakup, still remaining friends, but this time with clear romantic intentions for their Horcrux hunting. They officially start dating after their first kiss that happened after they destroy the Horcrux in the Chamber of Secret. And Ron expressed his concern for the house elf's safety. And dramatically, Hermione drops her basilisk fang and kisses him passionately amid the battle, and in front of Harry. After the war, they got married, had a daughter called Rose, and a son called Hugo. What is Hermione? So I would say that this is a canon slow burn pairing. In the all-time top 100 list, this ship is on the 31st place, 5th place of all Harry Potter ship in this list. And in the 2025 January to December top 100 list, this is on the 40th place. Seems pretty far away, but it's after Jilly and 6th place of all Harry Potter ship in this list. Hermione is the universal used name, the combination of Ron and Hermione. There are other ship names, and all of these ship names are similar to Hermione. They are all combinations of both their names. They are like Ronmione, Heron, Ronnie, Hermione. But yeah, they didn't really stand out like Hermione did. And there's also the initials. When did Hermione happen? So, because this is a canon ship, we're going to talk about the fandom. When did this fandom happen? The fandom began in the early 2000s. It started gaining significant momentum after Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, which is released in 2001, where the characters born deepen. So, and the fandom grew its popularity throughout the book's release, with attention in Goblet of Fire and Half-Blood Prince as romantic undertones became more obvious. Why did Hermione happen? The fandom started because their relationship is a canonship and built on a classic opposite attraction dynamic with intense slow-burn romantic tension established early in the Harry Potter books. Fans were drawn to their banter, mutual growth, and journey from friends to lover, which anchored them as a core pairing despite competing fan fictions. Early development. Fans began to spot potential in the second year when Ron became fiercely protective of Hermione against Draco Malfoy and was visibly upset by her being petrified. Canon legitimacy. So many fans preferred Romione because it was officially support in the books, with characters actively choosing each other. Opposites attraction. Fans often paired them because Ron's relaxed nature and loyalty complemented Hermione's high achieving structured personality, offering a balanced dynamic where they could support each other. Best friend first trope. Unlike other pairings, they evolve from being part of a tight knit trio, navigating the difficult transition from friends to romantic feelings, which many fans found compelling and relatable. Books vs. movie dynamic. While some fans, I would say most fans, preferred the romantic tension in the books, there are others were drawn to the chemistry portrayed by the character, particularly in the later films, even though some movies' adaptation altered their dynamics. Friendship over toxicity. Okay, so the ship gained traction by avoiding the bad boy trope of other pairings like Hermione, etc., and focusing instead on a grounded long term relationship. Tropes. Here are some famous tropes for Hermione. Belligerent sexual tension. Their early relationship is marked by constant arguing and bickering that hides romantic tension. Opposite attraction. Hermione and Ron, logical studious slash impulsive, emotional, complement each other's weakness. Jealousy slash possessiveness. Ron's jealousy over Crumb and Hermione's frustrations with Lavender Brown show their deep, abide, turbulent feelings. Berserk button. Ron became fiercely defensive, often losing his temper when someone insulted or harmed Hermione. Forced proximity. Spending years together as a golden trio, particularly while camping in the Deadly Hallows, forced them to confront their feelings. Like an old married couple. Long before they are officially married, they fall into a domestic rhythm, bickering, supporting each other. Soft, protective Ron. Fanon frequently explored Ron being very gentle and caring with Hermione, especially after the war. High school sweethearts, developing their love throughout their turbulent Hogwarts years. My thoughts. So, my thought on this ship is pretty bland at first, I would say. And I don't really like or dislike this ship. I just think that, okay, I'm going with the flow. So, most of them would say that they would like Hermione. So, yeah, I don't really mind it. While I was doing the research, there are many opinions that I saw that made me think. So, throughout the whole series, their relationship is actually somewhat a little imbalanced. Well, most reader would acknowledge that Ron's inadequate, but they would also ignore the fact that Hermione is not perfect. Yeah, because with all the brightest wish of her age, she's clever, she knows what to do, all of that, and they would not see that she has, well, sometimes temper issues. She gets emotional quick, and she's not perfect. She's a human being. She's portrayed as a human being. You have to see her imperfection. So in their relationship, Ron would constantly change for Hermione, but it's never the other way around. And I wouldn't say that it's toxic, but it is definitely not going to be a great relationship in the long run, especially, well, at least in the real life, you know? So that's a little bit some of my take, I would say. I wouldn't say that this is mostly my take because this is what I saw whilst I was doing this research for this video. So yeah, this is just something that I saw that I really think that yeah, we could think about that. Now it's time for the ship color palette. So I was thinking about the ship that I've put on this table, and I thought, well, there are some ship that I think I put it in the wrong place. So I do a little, well, I would say I just make a little tweak. Yeah, so as you can see, I put James and Regulus to troll. Don't come at me, please, because, well, I put them in troll because, just like I said before, I don't really like them being together. Okay? Because let's just put their personality, their relationship from the canon. Let's just see it from the canon. They don't have any dynamic. Not even friendly, not even enemy, okay? They don't really have any interaction. Not a bit. If you just put it out, like you just solely look at the fandom, I don't even know if that the traits from the fandom are actually the traits they have in canon. It doesn't seem like that for me. So I don't really think. I just think that they're just pulling two characters out and starting their own world. Yeah, I would just say it's like that. So I don't really like it. And when I think about it, I just don't really think they ever should be together. I'm not killing off this ship yet because the fandom is crazy. So I'm just going to put it in troll. I don't really think that it will work in any way. So as you can see, Hermione, I put it in poor. Why? The main reason for that, I think it's toxic. How do I put this? Okay, it's different from Regulus and James because they do have interaction. Their interaction was being arch nemesis. Okay, uh, no, actually Draco was Harry's arch nemesis. Hermione is just the nemesis friend, which he don't like. Yeah, Draco don't like Hermione basically because how she is born. That is something that I wouldn't see it change anytime soon. I don't really think that this would ever change. He doesn't like Muggleborn. This thing is flatline there. It won't change, period. So why would I say that I would accept Harry and Draco being together? The main reason for that is because I think that Harry and Draco, let's just say this. Harry is a half-blood. Hermione is not. Hermione is, as we all know, she is a Muggleborn. Okay? We would never know what the war would do with someone. But then again, for me, I wouldn't say that he would accept them as their longtime partner. Maybe not even friends. I think Draco, he would accept that Muggleborn, maybe acquaintance, maybe friends, but I don't think that it would go up against that. So, but for Harry and Draco, why would I say that they would work? Because Draco want to be Harry's friend. In the first book, he already know his upbringing. He already know that he is a half-blood, but he still want to be his friend. So I would say that this would work. Okay, so yeah, this is a little tweak from my point of view right now, at least. So yeah, so remind me, I would put them in the exceed expectation. Why? Though I did have something to thought about on their relationship, but I don't really think that it's toxic. Like I said, it just don't work in the long run. But then again, they are a cute ship. They are kind of great, I would say. So yeah, I would put them on expectation. The tip for the next ship. So this is again a canon ship. Many did like this ship, but then the movies came out, and it kind of make the ship look really bad. So if you guys like my video, please put a like, subscribe, and put on the notification so you can see my next video. Thank you guys for watching.